Hey there, today's going to be a bit of a different video. Today we are looking into Rec Room moderation and some of its issues. A disclaimer before I begin is that none of my claims are targeted towards any specific people or person in this video. It's just our criticism on Rec Room's moderation and my opinion on how it can be fixed. Please do not go after anyone or accuse me of going after anyone specific. There is no middle ground for this topic, and this is just my take. Much obliged, and let's get started. It's well known across the Rec Room community that Rec Room's moderation is a bit faulty, to say the least. It's also well known that Rec Room mods have made little effort to fix this issue, and in fact, have made it worse by not taking action for years. With no action being taken, toxic players find it okay to continue acting the way they are. It's evident that bans in Rec Room are based off the quantity of reports and not the reports themselves. Rec Room admins do not search for proof and evidence, they just ban the victims. This is called mass reporting, where a group of players will report an individual several times for something they may have not done just for laughs. I believe this is common in most games, but I can't be sure, so don't just take my word for it. However, I don't believe Rec Room handles it quite well. Something they seem to keep forgetting is that Rec Room is a children's game, often being called Roblox for VR by teenagers or adults. Keeping this in mind, it really isn't a surprise that toxicity is quite common in the game. Therefore, a good moderation system is crucial to the quality of the game and how players can enjoy it no matter how good the game is or what it has to offer. To put mass reporting into perspective for people to see how big of an issue it is, imagine you just started out in a new school or job and walk into the main lobby on your first day. This isn't specific, this is just an example. Suddenly, as you walk in, a dozen people run toward you and start pointing fingers and yelling insults at you. Most people would either insult back or ask these people to stop. Quickly afterwards you do that, the group decides you are not worthy to exist near them and starts shouting at a nearby executive or teacher, in this case, moderate. Instead of asking what's going on, the teacher or executive walks up to you and just says, "Get out," without giving you a chance. That's the best example I can give. But do you see what I mean now? This is a huge issue in Rec Room and has been for years, and hardly any action has been made against it by the Rec Room moderation staff. During my time on Rec Room, which is barely a year, I've seen several instances of mass reporting and no action taken against it. Players have protested and videos have been made, yet the Rec Room staff still do nothing about it. To make matters even worse, their appeal system is just as bad. Players have used the appeal system to plead their case and try to get unbanned. Now, sometimes mass reporting can end up in earning the victim a one-day ban to a year. A friend of mine once was banned for a week due to mass reporting. They had banned him for bullying. He was not bullying, obviously, and appealed via email to Rec Room. Instead of investigating the issue, Rec Room simply told him that he had essentially not learned his lesson and actually extended his ban time to a month, even though he had actual video evidence. How on earth is that fair? Even further, nobody's allowed to even discuss the appeal system or bans on the Rec Room official Discord. This is the part where I remind you, this is my opinion. What? I'm tripping over. My opinion. Not allowing players to even discuss a bad moderation team or appeal system makes Rec Room seem more purposefully ignorant to the issue for me. To me, it's the equivalent to Rec Room plugging their ears and singing while the players try and talk to them. Now, for a quick reminder, again, this just applies to the moderation team. The community team and developer team are incredible people and respond to issues and suggestions extremely quickly. So why can't the moderation team do the same? The issue of Rec Room's moderation doesn't just lie within mass reporting. Sometimes a person is reported for something once and is banned, even if there is no evidence suggesting they did something wrong. I myself have never been banned, which I'm grateful for. Did you catch that? I'm grateful that I haven't been banned. Not proud that I haven't broken any guidelines. That shouldn't be the case. Moderation should feel like moderation and not some sick survival game. So, dearest Rec Room, you guys are shooting yourselves in the foot by not addressing these issues. Listen to your players and make some attempts to at least fix your system. Okay, that's the end of my rant, as there's time for some Strike TV updates. Strike TV is planning a Christmas Eve party in the new dance room, the Floating Cube, and everyone is invited. It will be live streamed and the party will go from 10 to 11:99 p.m. CST. We're planning to host some mini games, maybe some giveaways if I can afford it, and other really neat things. We're going to have a DJ, probably me or Flamingo, and some special guests. I'm super excited and can't wait to show you guys. There are several things I'm working on for the channel, so stay tuned. That's it for now. Thank you for tuning in to Strike TV.